Basically, most people look at us as traitors, sometimes trying to harm us. I had graffiti on my house that says Arab whore. But most people really, they find it really hard to accept and really hard to understand. They see me as a threat because they don't understand. And unfortunately, a lot of activists that I know, eventually what happens is they don't talk to Israelis. They don't communicate with them. They communicate with the international community, which is easier to connect because they say, oh, this is so great, you're a Jew and you're an Israeli and you're against the occupation, this is great. Or with Palestinians also say, wow, this is so exciting that you're on our side. But I think the real important mission that we have, and which is of course the most difficult one, is to communicate with Israelis and help them see the reality as it is.
In Israel, the Arab population, there is no police. There's a security company who protects Jews and Jewish interests. I wouldn't say Jews, I would say Jewish interests on the account of the Arabs. We are here in Yafa. There's a gang, there's a very high crime rate in the Arab population side of Israel because there's no police. And from 1991 till today, we have seen the death of 70 young Arab Palestinian men, gang related. Yeah, crime, shooting, all kinds. And the police have arrested, if I'm not mistaken, 3 individuals. Only three. And we're talking like I was 3 years old when the war began, the gang war began, and now I'm 24 years old. And there's a whole new generation who grow up in this gang arena. And the police is not doing its job. The police is not even trying. When we address the police, we won't ask them to solve crime. We would ask them that the police themselves stop attacking Palestinians. So this is what you get. Now imagine a true democratic state where the police is actually here to serve you. When he sees you as equal, where the police won't stop and humiliate you in the middle of the street just because you're Arab. Imagine these young kids, Palestinian kids, growing up with the same rights as the Jewish kids in North Tel Aviv. So that would be dangerous for the state of Israel. And I would say dangerous in a good way. We would change in a good way. We would come to understand that all of us are the same people.
Nice.
I'm optimistic.
The village was established in 1970 by a Dominican monk, a Christian monk, called Bruno Hussar. There's a photo of him up here. Who was born as a Jew in Egypt, converted later to Christianity. So today we're about 60 families, half of them Jews, half of them Palestinians. And we have the purpose of trying to create a model that is possible for both sides to live together in equality, sharing power and responsibility, and in addition to living together, trying to do some work for developing peace and understanding between the two peoples. The most dangerous wall is not the physical construction of a wall, which can be removed, it's just physical, but the wall of hatred and misunderstanding inside the hearts of Israelis and Palestinians.
Outside, people in general always think that they are right and others are wrong. And Here it's not the case. I mean, with the time here, you begin to realize that you are also wrong. It's not only that you are right and they are wrong. We are both wrong and we are both right. So it's very challenging, I think, to live in such a place here. It helps you to learn more about yourself. Okay? And the more you learn about yourself, the more you learn about the others. And the same thing also, the more you learn about the others, the more you learn about yourself.